Alright, so I have the Beluga installed under the pool, and I'm getting a warm water return here, but I think it's a little more water than I want to have. So I'm going to close my return. Alright, I'm going to open my return all the way, so I have a stream coming back out now. And I'm going to measure my water temperature where it's coming out. So my pool water this morning is 73 degrees. And I'm measuring what's coming out here, and I've got 77.7. 77, 78. So I'm getting a 5-degree increase on what's going back into the pool. And my thought process now is I'm going to make a second setup where I have the garden hose mounted on a piece of 1/2-inch PVC with garage hook hangers that go up under the front, and I have an adjustable pole that holds up the back of the board at a slight angle, which will allow rainwater to drain off, but it also puts the hose in the sun a little better. So again, I'm getting 79 degrees coming back in, and that's with pool water that's just under 73 degrees, 72.5. So right now it's working, and I think I'm going to add another 50-foot section, and I'm going to sit them on side by side on the rails. I'll do it exactly the same. These are just pieces of webbing straps that I had from a car top carrier, and that holds it all together so it doesn't uncoil and it looks a little nicer. So I'm going to go with 100 feet and see the difference I get. Again, I'm getting 79 degrees coming back into the pool basically, which is a good 7+ degree rise, and I'll see what happens when I go to 100 feet and let the water come out of 100 feet of hose. Alright, I've got two hoses, 100 feet of 5/8 inch hose. It's attached to the Beluga. Coming off here, it goes to 150 footer, goes around and goes to the second. Both of these hoses are mounted on a 1/2 inch PVC board with the garage wall hooks in the front, as you can see, that holds them on the front rail. I've got an adjustable pole under one to raise it up a hair, and I just have an aluminum pole cut to the same height for the other one to be held up as well. Just take some support and take some weight off of the rail, also give it a drainage so it drains towards the pool. Right now my pool temperature is 73.8. And the water that's coming out is 82 point, I get it in the center, 82.5. So that's 9, almost 10 degrees over the actual ambient temperature of the pool itself. Once the original hose cooled down, I was getting about 4.5 to 5 degrees, so I've doubled that. It's about 10 degrees warmer. And when I put my hand under the water, it's noticeably warmer than the pool water. The temperature today is 79 degrees, no humidity. It's been mostly sun outside today. So I assume that on a hotter day, we may even get a little more temperature out of the hose. But replacing water in the pool with water that's 10 degrees warmer is eventually going to definitely help me warm it up a little bit. So I'm going to continue to test these, and I'll let you all know how it goes. Okay, so I've been playing with the output stream a little bit, and I think I have it set just about right now. it's about a 1/2 inch stream, I guess you'd call it, somewhere between 1/3 of an inch and a half. The difference now is my pool has gone up to 74.3 degrees, and my incoming water temperature is 84.9, 85. So I'm seeing 85 degrees. So that's really good. That's 11 degrees difference between the pool water and what's coming back in. If I increase this flow, obviously I'm not going to get the same temperature, but it is only 79 degrees today, so it's not an extremely warm day. I'm happy that the pool's come up almost 2 degrees. Actually, it's come up 2 full degrees since this morning when I first came out and checked it. We're going to be having some 90s later in the week, so I'm quite sure that this pool is going to be up probably in the mid 80s, but I'm going to report back on what I get out of my 100 feet of hose with the Beluga. You'll notice that, I don't know if you can see it through the water, I put the word open with an arrow because I'm the idiot that kept closing it when I meant to open it. So obviously full open is going to give you the least amount of flow. If you went full closed, the water is going to blast out of this hose, which is why I used this curtain rod holder or broom. That's actually, I believe, a broom holder. I happen to have it in my workbench, so I fastened that to the board, and that holds the hose in that spring clip, so that if I did that, the hose doesn't unwind or start spraying everywhere. It's just going to put a whole bunch of water back into the pool. Again, that's only if I went with full close. It would give it all of that pressure through the hose. Hope this helps. So far, I'm pretty happy. This seems to be working. I mean, 10 or 11 degrees minimum over the temperature of the pool is pretty awesome. It's not putting a ton of water back in, but if you went 8 hours with this amount of water, it'd be a pretty good amount of hot water. I might actually take a measuring cup or two and start to figure how many ounces I get in every minute, and that would be able to, I can equate that out to how many gallons per hour I'm getting back in the pool with this 100 feet of hose. Thanks. Okay, so I've installed a 90-degree elbow in the pool. This is a 90-degree 1.5 inch PVC elbow from Home Depot, and it had female threads on the end, on this end here, and then attached to that is a 1.5 inch male, and it's got a slip fitting. So in between these two pieces is about a 2 inch wide piece of PVC Schedule 40 pipe. So I just cut 2 inches. I used the Schedule 40 or the PVC cement, and I cemented the two pieces together with that 1 2-inch piece of pipe in the middle. So it gives me a 90-degree elbow. Now my Beluga is aimed up and alongside the pool, so I'm getting a great return along the pool, which has given me the exact flow that I wanted. I wanted a circular flow around the pool that's going to bring things back to the skimmer. So originally, just with the Beluga straight, the water just basically flowed across the pool and didn't really have a direction to it. So now it's directional. I'm getting a great return right now. My pool water is up to 77.5 degrees, and my return water is coming in warm at 87.8 degrees. So more than a 10-degree rise, and pool temperature is definitely getting there.